2014 was the year of the data breach. We had 783, let's call them major data breaches, where people lost sensitive information that pertains to their identity. And the problem with that is we became almost numb to it because you heard about it every other week. There was a data breach. And people didn't do what they should have done, like changing their PINs and passwords. It's something that's so easy, but people refuse to do it because it's inconvenient. But I will tell you that the effects of identity theft are far more inconvenient than changing your PINs and passwords and having to remember multiple PINs and passwords, because that is something that I would certainly recommend, is that not only you change your password every month, this is usually where I become the most unpopular guy in the room, but you're changing it and you have multiple passwords. You have a different password for every account. And when you talk about all of our social media sites and online banking and our corporate servers, you could be looking at 10 to 15 different passwords that you're changing on a monthly basis. But again, if you don't do that, you're leaving yourself wide open.
Now, I have a question for you. I've heard that the most popular password is your pet's name. Is that true?
It is one of them.
Okay.
Hello, goodbye, password.
Password. That's very unique.
Yeah, very unique. The idea, again, is there are free softwares out there that can help you generate these passwords that are very hard for the identity thieves who use very sophisticated softwares to try and guess your software. And look, social media is the easiest place for them to go. I know the name of your pet as soon as I go on Facebook. Mm-hmm. I know where you live. I know your maiden name. I know your address, and I know your birthday. So that's 4 out of the 5 pieces of the puzzle that I would need to assume your identity.
Right. As you're saying that, I'm watching Jeff here, and he's nodding. You're concerned about social media, right, and all that information that's out there.
Sure, it is a lot to be out there, and even if you have a protected page, you can still view a lot of someone's personal information on that page. So the highest privacy settings on Facebook are so, encrypted. You really don't know how to figure that out when you're actually trying to protect yourself. So I actually Googled a few times how do you protect yourself on Facebook, and I view myself as a non-friend. I still see all my stuff.
Yep.
So it's kind of concerning.
And the default setting for Facebook is public. So most people don't change that setting, and then all of your information is left open for anybody to see, not just your friends.
But even having it just be there for your friends, I mean, you are giving out a lot of information, like you said, birthday, pet name, maiden name, all your kids' names, their birthdays, because they can always click in and see their page. That's a lot of information that's out there. How do we protect ourselves against any kind of fraud that's happening on social media?
Well, I'm the first person to say that there's no such thing as identity theft protection, believe it or not. I don't, look at the guy from LifeLock who went on there and he had his own stuff stolen numerous times. All of our information is in a million different databases all over the world, as a matter of fact. So early detection is the key. We live in this world today where, unfortunately, again, I think everyone needs to be involved in a credit monitoring service. You should sign up. All of your financial institutions now offer account alerts, so you can set different filters that would allow you to be alerted if someone were to try and open a new account or exceeded a spending limit or something like that. So go ahead and take advantage of certainly the credit monitoring and the services that your financial institutions offer.
We're going to come right back to you on that. If you are a caller and you'd like to jump in on this discussion, please give us a call at 914-693-5700. Again, that's 914-693-5700. We're just going to go to a break, and we'll come back right back to you, Paul.
Great.